Hey, drop a subscribe and like for more great content. And don't forget to head over to BigLockDaddy.com, where there may or may not be something for everyone. New stuff added weekly.
Hey everybody, it's your boy BigLockDaddy. Welcome to Project Dark Horse. Project Dark Horse 2010 Dodge Charger Rally Edition. It's got a 3.5 liter Pentastar V6 in it, putting out about 250 horsepower, 250 pound-feet of torque. Not too bad. Not teabag.
Not teabag at all. But here's the thing, it's a V6 and I love the V6. But the one thing about it is it's not a Hemi. Not a Hemi. Not a Hemi. People must think I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm definitely an idiot. That's for sure. But here's the thing. It's a V6, but take a good look at it. For a car with 140,000 miles on it, she's in pretty good shape. Not too shabby. And the thing about this car is it's strong. When it runs, it is very, very strong. So, I think what we're going to do is...
we're going to take a little ride. See how this car drives. Very quiet on the inside. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. So here we go.
This ride is butter smooth.
So one of the reasons I bought this car was because it's big. It's like driving a Cadillac or a big comfy couch down the road. Like my grandfather owned some Cadillacs, my father had a Cadillac. Cadillacs are nice cars. They're known for luxury, for all that good stuff. But me, being a child of the 80s, I liked the Dukes of Hazzard growing up. The Dodge Charger that they used in the TV show was an icon for my day, like Knight Rider, or any of the other videos you might, or TV shows you might have watched as a kid. So driving this car is fun. And when the opportunity presented itself to either buy this or the Challenger, well, I decided on this. It was fairly easy. So, take 5 people wherever the hell they want to go with all their luggage. This thing is like, it's as long as an extra cab truck. I parked it next to like a Ford F-150 extra cab. It's not as long as the Dodge trucks though. It is a Dodge itself, but it's as long as a full-size Ford truck. So that's good to know. But it drives good too, so I'm very happy with my purchase. You can hear it's very quiet. I live in Florida. Today it's 90 degrees outside, but it's a nice, balmy 68 degrees in the car. Which, I'll take it. Why not? Let's get on her a little bit. That's with the AC on, mind you. This car goes. Look at this car go. I love it. It's a V6. Automatic. Making a few mods to it. But she's good, I like it.
Now, I loved the Challenger the day I test drove it. It's a nice car. It was just a little too small for me, not quite big enough, so I decided to go with the Charger instead. But one glaring issue, that yellow sticker on the windshield. It's a roll of the dice. I wonder how it's going to play out.
So in this case, as is, it turns out, means fuel problem. As you can see in the video here, over the course of time, I've run out of fuel maybe 5 times in 3 years since I've owned the vehicle. Now, what I determine it to be is a malfunctioning fuel gauge due to what? I have no idea. All I know is I got to keep a certain amount of fuel in the vehicle and hope for the best. So with that being said, I've had the first time it happened, I contacted the dealership because it happened within about a month and a half of buying the car. The dealership took the car back. They charged me for a new fuel pump and a battery. Go figure. So thinking that would solve the problem, it was probably another 3 to 4 months before I had another issue and ran out of fuel again. But decided I wasn't going to bring it back to the dealer. They didn't fix it before, and this looked like a money pit type situation, and it wasn't getting worse. So we stuck with it, and we still have the problem.
Now we'll take care of that. But problem number 2, the bent rim. While it's not noticeable when you put the tire in the front, should you switch the tire to the rear, it definitely becomes noticeable in the fact that the whole car will shake. So, with that in mind, we need a new rim. But that being said, the things with this car that are wrong right now are very within my capabilities of fixing. That fuel system problem is probably going to be the biggest thing that stands in my way. So, we shall see what happens with Project Dark Horse. Well, the first thing that I can tell you is going to happen is we got to fix the damn fuel problem. That's the first major undertaking with this vehicle and project. That thing's got to get fixed. Also, number 2, there's going to be more gremlins, and you know it. So we've got to go after them and find them. There's one in the passenger side window. If you push the lock thing down, it can be a pain. We also need to take care of the maintenance on this vehicle. Some of the crappiest cars will run forever if you just change the oil. Stick on the maintenance. Stay with the maintenance. Then we're going to get into the fun stuff. Tune first and ask questions later, baby. That's how we do it here. It's the only way to be. And that's what we're going to do. How are we going to do that? Well, get ourselves a performance tuning chip. In specific, the performance power tune chip for this car.
So the car drives great. Can't go wrong. The price I got it for? No way. And yes, it has the fuel problem. And that can be annoying. You're calling people up, now help them out of fuel. It sucks, but you can figure it out. They sold me the best thing I could have possibly gotten. I wanted it. For what I paid my money for, I got what I paid for. No doubt. There's a lot of good in this car. That fuel system is only a small issue. I think this vehicle's been hit too, so we're going to take a look at the history, but that's a story for another day, another time, and another way.
Yeah, no worries here. I'm not quitting my day job just yet. And I can tell you this about the car. It looks great next to other manufacturers' cars right there, as you can see. Here in the snow, she was great. Don't judge by that back tire. I know it looks rough, but she gets dirty, but she cleans up nice. As you can see, any time of year, beach in the winter, boom, there you go. Yeah, folks, this car is a champ, and I love it. So I look forward to doing more with this car. We're just getting started. We've got 3 phases coming up. We're going to do a maintenance video, next video, and install a couple of other key components I feel to get this project off the ground. So next time, episode 2, we're installing the aftermarket K&N air filter. It's not the aftermarket system, just the air filter in the stock box. And we're installing a new Mopar shifter. Plus we're fixing the wing on the back, and we're fixing the windshield washer head. So thank you for joining me on this video, Project Dark Horse Episode 1, The History and Why. Be sure to drop a subscribe and a like for more great content. Check out BigLockDaddy.com. You can check out our social media at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, check it out. Thank you very much. Come back for episode 2, dropping soon.